What's going on, Internet? Harris O'Malley from DrNerdLove.com. So, it's Friday. We're all under quarantine. We are drinking under airport rules. Let's have a cocktail. Now, I know I do a lot of cocktail posts on Instagram, and usually they're photos. But today, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to try some video, because why not? We're in the apocalypse. Let's get crazy. It'll be fun. Today, I'm making a recipe that was shared with me by a friend. It is called the Pickled Cowboy. Now, before I get started, I'm making a slight adjustment to the recipe, because this recipe traditionally calls for pickled okra brine. And, call me a bad Texan, but shit's nasty. So we're not doing that. Instead, we're going to substitute dill kosher pickle brine instead. Flavor profile should be more or less the same. Should be a really interesting experiment. Never made this one before. Let's see how it goes. All right, so our first ingredient, 2 ounces tequila. Supposed to be Reposado. I don't have any Reposado. We're making do. I'm pretty sure that the silver is going to be just fine. Ingredient number 2, 0.75 ounces of organic lime juice. Preferably fresh, didn't have any limes, we're going with bottled, it still counts. Now the tricky thing is getting the 0.75 ounces because this measuring cup doesn't have that, so we're going to kind of have to eyeball it. You know what, close enough, I like lime juice. Ingredient number 3, half an ounce pickle brine. Gonna have to take this one out carefully because I don't want to take the pickles with it, so we may do this in a couple of takes. A little more than I intended, but you know what, that's cool. Again, like pickle brine. Next ingredient, 1/4 ounce of fresh squeezed orange juice. Yeah, that was a little sloppy. And finally, 1/2 ounce of agave syrup. This one's always kind of a pain in the ass to work with. I usually like doing simple syrup a bit better because the agave syrup is a lot like maple syrup. It just takes frickin' forever to pour, especially once you're trying to get it out of the measuring cup and into your glass. Shake with ice until absolutely frickin' cold. Please don't clip that out and use that on the internet anywhere. Finally, pour into a margarita or martini glass with ice and enjoy. That's really interesting. That's almost shockingly good. You wouldn't think that the two pair well together, but the pickle brine really actually complements the orange juice, while the lime keeps it from getting too cloyingly sweet or too salty. Especially with all that agave syrup in there. This is a very summer drink, so when it gets hot out, this would be a perfect drink. Really enjoying this. I would definitely make this again. Cheers.